guys, so today I'm talking. Made it out to Duct Tape Drags here in Tucson Dragway. So you can see I'm in the pits already. Got the 6-liter up in, got the turbo done, everything's installed.
Now 3110 in the left lane.
Now we're just going to make a test pass, and hopefully we can make 2. And then right after, shortly, we'll be into the Battle of the Beaters judging. So hopefully we get a favorable judging and move forward from there. But, you know, I'm just happy to be here. Made it out, car's all here. Hopefully we'll make it down to one piece. So just for the record, before I make this first pass, we are running the trans brake at 3,000 RPM. And I have a timing retard set off the one, and once I release the button, the timing retard comes on, and I'm pulling 12 degrees initial, and then after about 3 or 4 seconds, all of it comes back in as a ramp going down 2 degrees back to 0 retard. So we'll see how it goes. So the first one wasn't very good. Ended up running a 12.8. Got on the phone with a tuning buddy. He's pretty quick, so I trust him pretty good. And ultimately, it's, if anything happens, it's on me, but he's got good advice. So spiced up the timing back to the stock back to the 5.3 with the turbo setup, and hopefully that peps it up a good bit, because I had the timing retard on in the Terminator itself, along with a pretty soft timing table to leave with. And it must have been going negative in timing, along with the launch retard off the line, so we'll see how it goes now. Other than that, it's actually round 2. I'm racing Norton's Fab Lab. It's a pretty cool Thunderbird right here behind me. And we raced last year. I got lucky a couple times against him, but this time we're gonna try and run it fair and square and see where we go. So hopefully when we get up to the line, there's no more shenanigans and we're good to go. I forgot to record it, guys, but new PB, 11.17. We're moving. Man, I really wish I would have hit record for that, but I'm happy I got it. Now we're somewhere. We're somewhere. So now we just got to keep it rolling. So here we are in staging lanes, getting ready to be judged for Duct Tape Drags. You guys can hear them over the intercom. See if I can get a clip for you guys of them judging my car. Last year it didn't go so hot, so maybe mid-pack will help me out this time. We'll see.
So much better with LS power.
Yes, it is.
Wow. So this is another turbo. It is LS.
Carbureted LS.
Yeah, it's got a carburetor on it. It's a blow-through turbo LS. What motor is it?
5.3.
He's claiming a 5.3. Have you noticed that? Every series only has a 5.3. Right. Right.
It's a 30 over 5.3. It's not.
Okay, it's 30 over 5.3. He's cussing out. It's a pretty decent looking at that burger, yes. It is, and I actually like the Maverick interiors. You know,
It's garbage.
The body is not trash. What's under the back?
Have you seen the quarter? Look at the quarter though.
He's got a 9-inch back here and he's wanting me to look at his quarter.
Hey, that's a 4-lug 8-inch. Stop.
How come it's got 4 lugs?
Because it's 8.
It's an 8-inch, right? Out of 9. Yeah, there's others. Yeah. I don't know.
Garbage. Come on.
He's playing garbage. I'm going to have to go down.
Alright guys, we made it through the judging. Actually got in a non-bogus power adder class. So, green sticker. We're good.
Okay, that makes them in. Okay, you're in.
So now we're just waiting for them to call us into the staging lanes and go race.
If the trunk hadn't been crowbarred open,
I'm hoping I get someone equally as garbage as me, because anything else and I'm pretty boned.
yeah,
So we'll see.
Sweet, actually,
That's pretty sweet.
That's one of those ones
Made
that's
it
going to
through.
surprise us and come out here around
Hopefully we'll see.
980. Here's another round.
Well guys, it looks like we might have got a bye run in the first round, which is crucial for us. But then second round we got a bunch of heavy hitters, so you know, at least I can say I made it through a round if I win a bye. Try and have my ducks in a row this time. Officially a 10-second car. 10-second car, let's go!
website,
10-second car, people. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, I lost the belt. I'm just trying to see if it stayed on the pulley or not. I hope it did. Otherwise I'm screwed. Well, I yard sailed the belt. That's no good. Belt is gone, unfortunately. So, just got this left of it, lost, but I was trying. I really am interested to see what my time slip was, so I'll let this thing cool for a second and then I'll limp my way down there. So, last clip you saw was me making my final trip down the drag strip. I got paired up with that Nissan hardbody, which he's a local to Arizona and he's known for going really, really fast. In the end, I still won a new personal best. So pretty much as the day progressed, I started at a 12.8, got my timing right, made it down to an 11.1, and then I made it to that 10.72 against Norton. So throughout the day I was kind of phoning a friend, my other buddy Brandon Gantz. I'll put his hashtag here in my hand. And he was kind of letting me know what to do with the timing. As I was starting, I started off with a timing retard, and I was pulling 12 degrees as soon as I let go of the trans brake button, and then ramping it back in. I explained that in one of the clips, but I want to kind of further explain what we were doing. We were leaving the base timing map alone once I put it back to what the original 5.3 was, and then we were shortening up that ramp of retard. So at first I had it at 12 degrees over 5 seconds, then it went down to 5 degrees over 5 seconds, then it was 5 degrees over 2 seconds, and then I eventually took the full timing retard off because the car was taking it. And we could see the results of it being successful with the 60 foot getting better with each pass. So ultimately, my 60 foot on the last pass was a 1.673, which is probably my best 60 foot ever. And I was finally leaving off the trans brake at only 3,000 RPM. Once we saw in that final hit that it was taking it with 3,000 RPM and no launch retard, what I should have done before that was raise up the RPM to about 32 or 3,300 and see if it would take it. And if it did, my 60 foot would have been even better and hopefully a closer race, but he had me covered. I mean, he ran a 977 at 108 mile an hour, meaning that he probably let out at the 1,000 foot or 8th, or he was hitting the brakes early just to kind of, you know, cover up his real speeds. But, you know, 977 isn't slow. And the pass before that, I'm pretty sure I saw him run like a 902. So clearly he had me covered by a mile. Even had I gotten the tree perfect and the car was a half second, couple tenths faster, I still wouldn't have had anything for him. It would have been a better race, but he just had me all day. So, you know, you win and you lose. But it was good to see that we were making progress with the car. We were actually not spinning. We were actually making changes and getting a positive result, which is a good feeling, honestly, because with the 5.3, I was kind of just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what would stick. And finally, we're kind of in a spot where I feel comfortable with making changes and actually understanding what it's doing, rather than just kind of swinging for the fences with different timing curves or different launch retards and seeing what it'll do and not really having data to back my decisions. You know, you want to make data-driven decisions just like anything else. So wouldn't have made it to this event over at Duct Tape Drag if it weren't for some key help from people that kind of gave me some advice and also helped me along the way. So first one up, Klein Engines and Robbie V's Garage. Those two, Robbie always gives me advice on how to build the engines and what I should or shouldn't do, and he kind of helped me from the beginning. Same thing with Klein. Klein, he gives me good advice on what to do as far as recommendations for ring gap, what bearing clearances should look like, what bearings I should use. And you know, for a full-on engine shop that has a business going on and things to do, I appreciate that they take the time to really help me figure out what I need when they can. Obviously, people got things to do, they don't got time for this. But dyno came in solid. He was cool enough to let me put my garbage on the dyno, and I appreciate that. Biggest help, fuse performance. When I was down to go get my converter and transmission. They even let me know, hey, take some data logs of your car. You're changing up your engine style or engine size, and your combo is a little different than what we originally expected converter and transport. Send us some data logs. So that was cool to hear, and now I have the data on the data logs to send them. Previous to this, I was never using the data log because I would always forget, and this time I really tried to make it a point to get some data logs. And it revealed some things to me. Turns out, when I'm in second gear, I'm only at about 60% throttle and halfway through the gear. I should be 100% throttle from the very beginning, so I need to work on that. I need to work on being a lot more aggressive with my gas pedal. That should be straight to the floor the entire way. I didn't realize it, but now I know. So I really need to work on that and really get my foot down on the pedal to really get the 60 foot. Honestly, that alone will probably help the 60 foot time and help me get the short track better. So really need to get my foot down on there. My shifts were pretty spot on, honestly. I need to figure out how to screen grab or screen share what the graph looked like so I can show you guys what my last one looked like. It was cool to see the data, and then it would be nice to share with you guys. Because it's kind of an odd combo, you know, carbureted LS on gas, running about 13 PSI. I've always thought it was 10, but I forgot that it's a 5 and an 8 spring in the gate, so really it's 13 PSI. So towards the end of this video, I'll probably put a screen grab of what the data log looks like. It's pretty interesting. If you guys are interested, comment down below and let me know if you'd like me to go through a data log, kind of explain what each section means. I might just do it anyway, just because it's an interesting thing to explain. I just got to figure out how to record it in a format that makes sense. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I got to meet a couple of you guys at the track, talk to a couple people. It was good seeing people out there, have people, you know, see the car in person, actually know that it's not just an internet thing, it's actually real. And, you know, love going to the racetrack. Me and my dad love going. We love seeing people, we love making hits and actually improving on the car. So hopefully I'll see you guys at the next car show or at the next race here locally in Arizona. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.